This Is Not Art is Australia's largest annual gathering of young media makers, musicians, artists, writers, and troublemakers.
This Is Not Art is the umbrella term for a growing number of
Separate media and digital arts festivals held in Newcastle, New South Wales over 5 days in September/October.
These festivals include the National
Young Writers Festival, Electro Fringe, a festival of new media and digital arts, the National Student Media Conference, Sound Summit, formerly the National Independent Electronic Labels Conference, Radio Active, Independent Radio Conference, the New Media, Critical Approaches Conference, Postgraduate Students Conference, the Oceania Indie Media Conference. In addition to these established events, This Is Not Art is always working to develop new aspects to the program and new elements. Each year, we are experimenting with new ideas, new programs, and new events. Each year, we are experimenting with new ideas, new programs, and new events.
Sweet ball and honeycomb from a million trips made my baby's lips all honeycomb. Won't you be my baby? Well, honeycomb be my own. Got a hank of hair and a piece of bone. They made a walking, talking honeycomb. Well, honeycomb, won't you be my baby? Well, honeycomb be my own.
Honeycomb, best song on the album.
Oh, we need a minute taker. Bag's not me.
Bag's not.
Who said bags? Who was the last person who said bags not me?
Shannon.
And
No,
Rachel and I
ditto.
said bag's not earlier in the week.
I said bags not hours ago. Alright, who's taking note? Alright. Thanks, Serena.
To bring their laptops and they want to. The priority is to not lose money. Put international acts on. Put the interstate acts on. Have a backup near every PA. That's right. And you.
Oh, well maybe we should buy the blah blah instead of the blah blah, you know? Because they're buying like 80 mega video server, blah blah blah. Like, I'm like you, I'm like, yeah, I'll sign the check. Alright, but I don't know what it is.
Specifically that.
I don't know whether it's like an ironic name that this is not art festival, but I believe in art as not art, so I was, very attracted to actually coming here. In fact, I didn't even want to hear about the festival. When I heard there was a festival called This Is Not Art, I said, yeah, I'll be up for it.
Wireless internet connection bouncing off the pod. Across the street. Cable is run from the PAN building across this old car park into the media tech space. There's also internet access. The wireless connection up there, and
There's this kind of debate going on about what community cultural development is.
Newcastle's cheap.
There's this kind of debate going on about what community cultural development is.
There's people from Canada, people from England, people from the States, and someone from Japan as well.
The first stage of the struggle is trying to get on air. Then the next stage is trying to get your own licence. And then the next stage is trying to bloody survive and keep the licence.
The National Young Writers Festival, total budget for the first year was $7,000. 300 people came to town. They had 200 workshops, performances, lectures, da-da-da-da-da. Their whole budget for the whole project was $7,000. And people just did stuff for free because they knew that once it got off the ground, in future years they could get a return.
because I think that in the end it's just not going to matter all that much whether the guy who downsized us is wearing a blue serge suit or a nose ring.
I would be waiting for it to happen every month, maybe. Good for me, good for the business.
Can I just get you to say your name and where you work again, because I didn't get that.
My name is Zubair. I'm from Dabiraj, floor of North India.
Discussion of the phonics trends in plunderphonics and what I like to call the
recreational savagery, recreational savagery, recreational savagery, recreational savagery, recreational savagery.
I guess any culture has its own language and its own heritage and its own customs and traditions.
I really think it's less about expression than it is involving yourself in something and not being bored with your life. I really think it's less about expression than it is involving yourself in something and not being bored with your life.
I guess any culture has its own language and its own heritage and its own customs and
It was a way to resolve certain things or deal with certain things without getting physical or, causing physical harm.
I think this art festival, there's those expectations that allowed me to meet a lot of people which expected video art which weren't so mainstream. So basically it's a place where people work on trying to enter strong points of that certain section which at Newcastle at the same time it kind of had a real warmth. But it's a place where people space with the strength of our
It has deconstructed music and then reassembled it more often than not without the lyrics. And they have taken control of the production and DJing and producing visual arts in a live performance manner where you have your own content, you're doing your own live editing, you're the director, the filmmaker, everything. To me is that new form of cinema.
A lot of our projections in public space which don't always be appreciated.
Interesting to see the development of the Renegade Party last night. And most of the conversation within the Renegade Party was it's actually more of a fringe on a fringe. Whether or not they should be charging $25 for a gig or say $5 for Electro Fringe and make all the musical events free. Someone said yes, but at the same time, maybe we can keep the whole event a little bit more honest by having a fringe on a fringe.
Yeah, now we're going to this warehouse party down the road to pump out some more.
Are you going to be pumping tunes outside there?
No, inside.
Oh, inside.
We want to drive it straight in the warehouse and just pump them out straight out of the van. So then we don't have to unload the stuff, you know?
Okay.
So,
we're making a documentary about the festival.
Okay.
Encouraging that fringe on a fringe because it does seem to now becoming more of a mainstream event, an expected event, an expected experience. The happy accidents are becoming rarer and rarer.
Yeah, it's been a real good mix of different people from different backgrounds talking about different things. And to bring all that into one space, to let all these people integrate with each other, it's been really good. We want to come back.
You could fully break the limits of technology and what you have, and get rid of your laptop and have whatever your imagination could possibly come up with. What would your performance be? How would it be different?
It would just be me, and I'd be in one of those like Motley Crue like rotating drum kits, and I'd just be me for an hour and a half, and everybody would magically be just like enthralled, just like this all the time.
I was on the net the other day trying to get my thoughts across in my own kind of way, hoping to make the rednecks pay, because when it comes to black ballet, they always got plenty to say. You know how we get too much pay and we always got to have it our way? Been typing now for a couple of days, but I just can't seem to get my message through. I know what I'm saying ain't something new, but I just got to remind the ignorant few that I ain't putting up with the redneck attitudes or racist slurs, because the line can easily blur between talking about a race and bagging one.
People sharing their skills with other people. People sharing their skills with other people. People sharing their skills with other people. People sharing their skills with other people.
We're increasingly celebrity obsessed and we're living in this media age. So it's this sense that if your life isn't being documented, if you're not on camera, it's almost as if you don't exist.
Everything that can go wrong does go wrong when you're making a documentary.
There's a problem of timidity. I mean, increasingly, I would say more journalists tend to be more timid. Some of that is driven by concern about legal issues. You know, as there's more pressure on journalists to want
I certainly do not think the media is okay. I think there's a great deal wrong with it.
Puts an ad up, your bullshit filter goes on, and you think, oh yeah, they're trying to flog me something. Whereas if it's via...
And I think it's going to get worse.
There are huge numbers of really important stories that don't get covered, and the number of people or number of media organisations that have got the inclination or the ability to actually cover them is decreasing. So the trend
it could be overly structured, and I think that would damage what we're trying to achieve. So the fact that it's kind of a loose form in itself, I think that's like the secret. Really, not overly preaching, not overly having things structured, and just seeing what happens.
Newcastle's cheap, and in a sense we probably couldn't afford to do a festival like this anywhere else, just because of the low overheads mean that we get a lot better value for money out of being here, and the people that live here can kind of afford to do more for less and not make much money out of it, but kind of enjoy it along the way.
Really making me think twice about my personal space.
You look great on film.
Thanks.
We can't really predict what the future will be. We just know that we're going to be all right because what we've chosen to do is in our heart. Our heart.
The existential company. The idea is that, while God may have died, the corporation lived on.
I reckon it makes Newcastle exciting.
This is not art. None of this is art. It's all completely and utterly a load of a big excuse to get lots of people together to create real art.
There's a group in Sydney who wants to do private radio semi-permanently, so we decided to do a test broadcast in Newcastle.
It's all copyright free today. It's all copyright free today. It's all copyright free today.
What do I feel about it? I feel very ill. I've had a grand total of under 10 hours sleep since the festival started, so yeah, I'm not feeling the best. I know I should expect.
I love this way you film. It's quite avant-garde.
That won't confine itself to the search.
How fabulous was that? I mean, really, have you seen true performance art right there and then, or what? I mean, blow your mind.